on, but this is my first time going live with anything. Pretty exciting, right? First time for everything. So I wanted to come on and talk to my viewers about a beef and butter fast. Guys, this is crazy. I don't know if anybody out there has already tried it. If you have, like, leave like a reply or say something about it. But oh my gosh, like I've never done this. I learned about it a few years ago and I was kind of curious about it, but I'm such a big advocate on vegetables and eating, lots of veggies. Like I literally live on salad. Like my diet is 75% salad and probably 20% meats and then healthy fats. Like that's all I eat, right? And I was kind of at like a plateau, right? Your body starts to get used to all the intermittent fasting and it starts to get used to the ketogenic diet that I've been on. And yes, I eat really healthy and I feel good, but I just wanted to bust through that plateau. Like it didn't seem fair to get up every single morning and work out and then do a 2-minute cold shower finish every morning with my workout. I mean, I do take one day off a week, but it just didn't seem fair that I wasn't really seeing the kind of results that I felt like I should see with that kind of dedication. If anybody is out there that knows what I'm talking about, right? When you show up every single day and you do the work, you should see some results, right? And yes, like I'm in menopause. I'm, 51 years old and I'm dealing with some hormonal issues, but um, still, I should get a little more results. So I heard about this beef and butter fast and I thought, I'll give it a shot and see what happens. At least it'll like wake up my metabolism and shock it or something. So yesterday was day 4. I did 4 days. And the protocol was to do um I think it was like a half pound. So you took 1 pound of ground beef and you divided it up between 2 portions and you ate it during the day. So I added my own little spin to it because I start my day every day with like a healthy shake. So I took everything else out of that shake, the bone broth protein because it had carbs in it. So I just kept the collagen. I left out the blueberries. I left out the microgreens and all the other like reishi mushroom and everything like that. Tried to take it down to no plant products, only meat, right? So I allowed myself the collagen in my butter coffee first thing in the morning. I did 2 tablespoons of butter in my coffee with collagen in the morning. Took that to work with me. And I had like, mind you, I got up at 4:30, 4 o'clock and did a workout, took a shower, did 2 minutes of cold water, ice cold water, as cold as I can turn the dial. That's what I got. And it's been icy out lately in the morning. So it was cold. So, and then I had my butter coffee probably about 6:30. Went to work probably about 11 o'clock, 11:30, just depending on what kind of a day it was. If it was a leg day and I had done like a lot of heavy lifting, like deadlifts, then I might have eaten a little earlier, like 10 o'clock, had my first serving of protein. I followed that closely for about 2 days. And I noticed that I would come home the first 2 days and I would kind of like almost feel disconnected from my body and I would just feel tired the first 2 days. So the 3rd day and the 4th day, I added another serving of protein because I just felt like maybe I don't know if it was my workouts or the stress at work or whatever, but I just felt like I needed more protein. So I didn't go outside of those parameters other than adding like a half serving more at each meal time. I still only ate twice, but I added like a half serving more of beef. And it really wasn't that much. But I noticed that as I got closer to the end of that little extra serving, I started feeling really full and satisfied. And both of those days, I felt amazing all day long. Like I couldn't believe how good I felt. Almost felt like in the morning, like an euphoric type of drug, almost like what I was like, whoa, what is this? This is fasting? Wow. But what's weird is it wasn't fasting, right? Yes, I was intermittent fasting. I was going, so many hours between meals, but it wasn't really fasting. I was still eating, right? It wasn't just not eating all day, right? Like you normally would when you fast. I felt like I was fasting the whole time. So I understand kind of why they call it a beef and butter fast. And So, and then something else that people talk about a lot when they talk about these, just eating protein, like meat only and nothing else. They worry about, I've heard like Joe Rogan said that he had explosive diarrhea was his experience with carnivore. I did not have anything like that. And then I've also heard some people say that they have bad constipation with this. Also, not a problem. As a matter of fact, I actually felt like, I felt better, like, I was taking the food that I was taking in, my body was using 99% of it, and there wasn't much waste product left, if that makes sense. I feel like my skin is glowing. Actually, guys, this is crazy now. Older women, we get these little, I don't know if they're keratin buildups under your skin, and we get them around our eyes, and you can even get them like on your face and your neck and things like that. I had gotten one a couple of years ago right here, and I'd gone online to see how I could get rid of it. And they had said the only two ways you can get rid of it. One was to go to a dermatologist and have them slice right above it, pop it out, little hard keratin ball, because it looks like a pimple, but it's not. And you guys, if you have one, you know what I'm talking about. It's annoying because it's like right around your eye. You can get lots of them. And and I was like, well, I'm not going to go to a dermatologist. Like, I don't want to spend the money doing that. Or other people said you could fast and get rid of it. Well, I did that. I did a 32-hour fast and I got rid of it. I was like super stoked, right? Well, I had developed one little tiny one right here recently. It was like a few months ago, and I hadn't done any serious long-term fasting, not like 32 hours. I'd done maybe 19 is what I had done in the last few months was my longest fast. And but it wasn't enough to really hit that. Well, I've been doing this beef and butter fast for the last 4 days, and I was on the second day? No, the third day. The third day of the beef and butter fast, I noticed when I was getting ready for work in the morning, because I always do my eyeliner, and that it was gone. And I was like, "Whoa, I'm not fasting. I'm eating, but it's gone." So I was super stoked about that. So I just wanted to come on and like share with any of my viewers or anybody out there. If you if you want to try this, like I highly suggest it, even for just a few days, just to shock your metabolism back into, like, if it's starting to get lazy, if it's getting used to your intermittent fasting, it's getting used to your keto diet, it's getting used to things. Try going on a beef and butter fast. You can go to beefandbutter.com and there's a free recipe on there, and she kind of like walks you through how to do it. But like I said, I kind of did my own approach, and I'm going to tell you what my results were. The results were I lost 3.5 pounds in 4 days, right? Wow. It took me the whole month of December to lose 6 pounds. And I'm not complaining. Most of us gain during December, right? I lost 6 pounds during December. I feel very blessed and I'm grateful. But to get up every single morning and work out and intermittent fast and eat salad twice a day with a portion of protein, I feel like I should lose more than that, right? Okay. So my body's obviously getting used to my protocol. So this kind of gave me a nice jump and jolt and said, hey, wake up, metabolism. We've got work to do. And it worked. I lost, like I said, 4.5 pounds. I have a scale that tells me, hey, this is how much percentage of your weight is like muscle tissue, adipose tissue, fat, watery, all it lists all that stuff. And in that 4 days, I had gained an entire 0.5%, just in 4 days, a half percentage of muscle, and I had lost a half percentage of fat. That's pretty exciting. I'm actually considering doing a 30-day 100% carnivore just to kind of see how I feel. Now, just to kind of let you guys know, I am a big, big, big veggie fan. I love sulforaphane that's found in broccoli and broccoli sprouts because it helps us anti-age. I love all the micronutrients in berries, and I'm a firm believer in greens and all the different vibrant, bright vegetables that we need for health, right? I'm super, super advocated about that. And I'm a Christian. In the Bible, it says, behold, I have given you every green herb for food. So I'm thoroughly, thoroughly convinced that we need vegetables. But I also think that maybe ancestrally, in the winter time, maybe we weren't able to get those types of foods. And maybe we adapted over time in the wintertime to survive on meats. don't know. At any rate, it's definitely something that I'm going to keep in my toolbox